Hello, everybody. QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another beginner level series in Hustle Castle. And I turned the music on. Let me quickly turn that off. I apologize. First things first. For those of you that are here that are not Hustle Castle players, if you're Zero City or American Dad, I just want to send out the reminder that I am going to be playing this game. You know what? One step back. I'm going to go ahead and level this up because this is going to take a moment. So we'll kick that off. We got 10,000. We're going to talk about what we need to do to get there, but we need to wait for 5 minutes. So, um, yeah. So American Dad and Zero City are clones of this game, and they have the same code base. So a lot of pretty much all of the concepts that we're going to be covering here are going to be the same that you'll have in American Dad and Zero City as well. So even though we're looking at a Hustle Castle skin, it'll be the same. So for those that would like to stick around, there'll be a lot of tips and hints and tricks and stuff like that to help you improve and get better in this game. So with that said, I also wanted to say if you like the content here or if you notice any mistakes that I'm making, which I made one in the last one, I will correct that in a moment. Drop a comment down below this video and let me know. Also, let me know what you think about the audio. I've been fighting audio problems for a while now, and I think I finally found a way to use a headset that I have going here. So I think it's going to be my way forward. It allows me to get audio and a mic going in the same headset. So I think this will be working. So all right. So where did we leave off last time? We are on throne level 2, or as you call it, throne room 2 here, situation room 2 in American Dad, command center 2 in Zero City. So we are in the process of going up through to level 3. These first 2 levels are more or less tutorial levels, and we went ahead and upgraded everything we could do at 2, and we're going up to 3. So while we're waiting, as a reminder, once you get to the um, 10 minutes to go on an upgrade, you can do the autocomplete or you can speed it up. Or you can always pay diamonds. I personally don't think it's ever worth it. This is the kind of game where there's always going to be delays. You just need to wait for something to happen. That's just the way the game is. That's the concept it is. If you want to spend, go ahead and do that. But, it's going to get more expensive as things take longer. So I personally just wait for them. And right now it gives us time. So one of the mistakes I made last time, actually, before we cover that, if you want to know what your production is for one of these rooms, if we go here and we click on info for our treasury, it shows us Aiden's in there making 16, Isabella's in there adding 8, and the room itself is adding 224. So that should put us at 224 plus 16 plus 8, which is what, 248. I made the comment of, I think I said per minute or something like that, but that's actually a rate of per hour. It even tells you right there. So 224 per hour. And then if we actually go up, click on these guys up top, as you get further along in the game, you're going to have more items up here. This should give us that 224 number. You know what? That 224 actually, the room itself, I guess, is 200, and then each of these are giving us the 24. So that's the 224, and that's the number you have in here. So one additional item in there to note, so we have the 224 per hour we're generating. That's 224, and then you also have this extra 5%, or if you have premium, you get an extra 20%. So when you click on an item to gather it, it'll say, your number, and it'll say +1 or +2, whatever you're getting for the additional that you're getting for your happiness level. The way the items are collected, it's once per minute. So this rate is 224 per hour divided by 60. This will come in here and show in here 60 times. So that was a 224 divided by 60, which was 7, I would imagine, if we calc that out. That does not seem quite right, to be honest with you, but that's the way that works. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't collect it before, so that was more than 1 minute there. So one other thing you're going to notice here, we'll cover this further along. I took all my people out of my barracks. I don't recommend this when you get further along because people attack you and steal all your resources, but I did that just to speed things along. So I just wanted to get these guys up while the game was offline. And there's ways to get food and to get gold, and you just basically go through the campaign, which we started to, but I didn't want that last video to go too long, so that's why I didn't do that too much. And I have other videos to record, so it allowed me to take a little bit of downtime to get those resources built up. So I'm going to go ahead and put our fighters back in the barracks because we're going to need them to progress here. That's the wrong person. This is one we wanted Jackson in there. So if we look, we have max level of 8 per person, and they are both in there. Our squad power is 8,734. And a couple other things that changed. I went through and collected my daily chest here every day, and I got some better equipment here. We're gonna get some more fighters in here in a moment, but right now let's just take a look what happens when we upgrade. So this is our tank. If we look, it shows us he's a type of a tank. So we're still early stages of the game. They're not going to let us show everything we need to see. But if we look at armor, I ended up getting one of these in a daily. So if we look, it's a max level of 10, and we're currently in 8, so we can't use it. But this will be a huge improvement. Look at that. Health is going to go way up. Armor stats are going up. We get magic armor, plus we get some other abilities that will be coming on. Can't do that yet, but we certainly will be. And if we look at our archer, we have better equipment here that we got as well from our dailies. And really for my archers, what I look at is the total damage. So let's go ahead and equip this one because obviously it's better. But now we have 2 of these uncommons, and then the question is which one's better. This one has better health. It's a lower level. You only need level 5 to equip it. Health is a little bit lower, but we also have this. When taking damage, has 21% chance to restore. So what we have to do is compare that versus this here. This guy is doing more damage, but just a teeny bit more. Health is a little tiny bit lower, but this gives us a chance to restore. So we're going to stick with that equipment right there. So now our squad power is up. At these lower levels, it doesn't really make any difference what you're at. You're going to win anyway. We're up about 2,000. You're going to be hearing me say many times that number doesn't really matter. I'm going to point it out just to show that things increase. But the specifics of that number, you need to make sure you're being smart of how you're raising that number. And we will cover that extensively over time. All right, we passed the mark here, so at the 10-minute mark we can speed things up. So we are going to move up to Throne Room 3. Now let's see if we get the voices working a little bit better today. Now, build a living room. It will allow you to move more dwellers to the castle and enable them to create families. This is a huge item, and we will be covering this multiple times in the future as well. Living room, all right. Well, there's still tutorial mode, so we gotta put everything where they tell us to put it. Some more magic to spend up the building process. Yeah, that means we do it for free, less than 10 minutes. If you send 2 subjects to the living room, you can soon have babies in the castle. Nobody knows where they come from, but it works. All right, we got people out here, so we can just go ahead and put them in there. Alrighty, so now we got 6 people in our castle. Come on. Well, 5, trying to get the 6th one in there. There we go. And if you look up here in the corner, we have 6. Now that we built the living room, it gave us an extra 5, so we can hold a total of 15. And we have 6 in there right now. Well done. Give your subjects some time, and the castle will soon fill with babies' laughter. So the way this works, I might be a little bit off my timing. It has to be a male and a female. That's the only way that this will happen. It takes them an hour and a half. There you go, right there, hour and a half to get pregnant. And once they get pregnant, they will take, I don't remember. I should have looked this up. It's like 2 hours, I think, maybe 3 hours for the baby to be born. And once the baby is born, I think it's 6 hours for the baby to grow up. So it takes, like half a day or so to get somebody to be a new dweller in your castle. And then once a woman is pregnant, she can't be pregnant again for, I think it's 23 hours. So we're going to talk about how to get a tower full of 5-star fighters. And speaking of stars, let's talk about that right now. Each fighter has a different star level. So you see pretty much everybody you have right now, I think, is a 3. So 1, 2, 3. And as far as training people up, right now this person has a training level of 3 for cooking. The way this works is star level, each star counts for 20 points. So this person could train no higher than level 60 for any of these items. In the game itself, there's a couple. Actually, there's only one. There's a few now that go above level 60. Fighters specifically can go up to level 100 once you get to TR 10 and 11. So if you take a level 3 fighter, you can only train them up to 60. You won't be able to train them any further, and you're gonna have to come up with another way. So me personally, I like to just fill my tower full of 5 stars to make sure I don't have that problem, because I don't want to start retraining anybody over again, because it takes a long time to train somebody. Not as long as it used to, but it takes a long time to train people up to level 100. So I just like to get full 5 stars from the get-go. And there's going to be a way to do that, and we'll cover that in another video. without paying money. You're gonna get an offer fairly soon to buy a 5-star or to buy a 4-star and then upgrade to, or you get your first 4-star to pay money to upgrade to a 5-star. I personally don't think you should do that. If you want to spend money, again, go ahead, but you don't need to. It's quite simple to load your castle full of 5-star fighters without having to pay a single penny, and we will certainly cover that in the future. All right, so where are we here? We need to progress in the campaign, and we need to progress. Let's see what changes we have here. So we have to build a hospital. That's going to help us heal quicker. It's going to be an important one. Production dining hall. This is going to help us have a bigger area. It only takes 1 minute. Let's go ahead and do that now. We got enough gold since we gathered so much. Dining hall is going to expand our other dining hall, which is right here. They're still not letting me change. Hold on. Let me see if we can change the castle. They didn't let us change before. So if we go to our throne room, castle view, castle editor, now we can start changing things around. All right. So we want, I want this space right here, which I can't do right now. So I have food right here. If you touch this, you can remove it, and then you can put it somewhere else. I'm just going to put that here for the time being. This we're going to remove and put here, but we're going to put another kitchen right there in a moment, and then we're going to put some stuff up here. So this we will remove, put here. What was this? This was our getting busy place. We'll just put that on the roof up here. Put that there. All right, and we'll save it and close it. So that's pretty much how easy it is to move things around. I've never done this clear all, but you can start over from scratch and just move things anywhere you want to. So useful for sure. But what I want to do here is build some things. So we're going to build a new dining hall. If you connect one dining hall to another, we can do it for free. So let's do that. Ooh, look at that. Level 3, getting higher. We got more food. We got more gold. So we're going to take the treasury. We're going to put it up here. This we can also autocomplete. So like I was saying, right now we have one treasury up here, which is making us 216. We got another treasury over here, which is making us 200. So that should be a total of 416. We go up here, we see a total of 416. You can actually join those together. So if you touch and hold on a level, you can go automatically into your editing mode, or you can do it through the throne room, like I said before. So if we remove you, we can put our treasury next to this treasury, and you see that right there. I shouldn't have rushed it. Let's do it down below. You can, let's remove that one. So if I go dining hall, it tells me I can merge it. They're both level 1, the same level. If one's a different level, you can put them next to each other, but they don't merge until they're both the same level. But here, these are both level 1, so I can click it and they automatically merge. And it makes a bigger room, which also means I can now have 4 people working there instead of 2. So let's do a little test. Before up here, our treasury said each room is 200, that it did, and then our worker was 16, so that was a total of 416. Let's see what happens now that we merged them. Still 416. It didn't change. Okay, well, it was I thought it actually did. So see, look at that. I'm still learning too. So there we go. We're building our castle. We're getting more stuff done. Production. We can't build anything else here for level 3. We can't do any training. And we can build a hospital, which will be the next thing we'll build. Treasury, we'll get our daily here in a moment. We're going to progress a little further. So let's start our hospital. We're going to just put that on the top just to get out of the way. Start that building. And then these you need to clear out of the way too. No hurry on those, but they're taking space. Some people, as you get bigger, some people don't clear those anyway. So, okay. So now let's start progressing through the story mode here. Why do we have a number 2 down here? We have our daily. Ooh, an ad watcher's chest. I'll do that offline. I won't be doing that. These, as you get further, and probably even starting at this level, once you get to 5, you get a chance to get some really good stuff. And for me personally, at tier 11 on my other accounts, I'm getting, legendary items occasionally. And when you're at this low level, pretty much everything you're going to be highly, highly useful. So I definitely recommend doing those if you're not averse to watching advertisements. And you can do it once every 6 hours, I believe. And, so once every day and a quarter, you can get a set of free items, including gold and food and things like that. So definitely useful. All right, so let's go ahead and progress through the campaign a little bit, because that is a way to get the game going. We have 3 of 14 down here so far. As you can see, we're at the arena, which we don't have. None of these items are open yet until we get further on in the game. And the way you get further in the game is upgrading. And the way you upgrade is, doing certain things and progressing through the campaign. So let's go ahead and jump in and get to our next level. And I think along the way here, we also get access to more people, but then you also get access to more items down here. So let's go ahead and do this. You know what we also should have checked is see if we could get our fighter up to level 10. We can put that new rare gear on our tank out here. Again, at this level, fairly easy. I did get a question. It was actually on my main account about reading these results in a fight. So I'm going to cover it again. I covered it last time. Once we get some magic out here, we'll see some different things. But right now, everything is just physical damage, no magic damage. So we're looking at two fighters, and Jackson did 1,124 damage. Isabella did 900, and Jackson did 56%. And our tank, Jackson, took all the damage the other team gave, so 1,010. And if we go over here, look at the other team, this guy did 36%. This is 64. That's all 100%. If we add up 648 and 362, that gives us 1,010. So all of that 1,010 damage was all physical because it's all blue, and it was all dealt to Jackson, who received it and took it. And if I click over here on this bar, it pops up a menu and tells us exactly what I was saying. So we got all physical damage here. Healing, I don't think anybody healed, right? So yeah, there's nothing there. That's the screen bar down here. There's no healing. Click on it again. And then this bottom half tells us how to read it over here on the right. So our tank up front did four dodges. He dealt 2 crits and he did one last strike, which is a kill, more or less, you know. And then our archer in the back did 2 kills. And the reason our tank up front's doing more damage now because he's got actually doesn't have better gear on yet. It's just because we're fighting weak opponents. All right, so let's continue to go through the campaign. Let's continue to get some equipment. And here we go. What do we have? Commercial break. So throughout the game, you're going to be getting, I will most definitely be taking advantage of this. This never used to exist before. So throughout the game, you're going to be getting deals given to you. This is one of the ones that you get. A lot of people buy this one. It's good for sure. You get a legendary item. It's only level 8, but a level 8 legendary will be good until, you know, you're 20, level 20, 25, something like that. So this is by far nothing to overlook. It's very good. Having a secondary builder for more or less for free, very good deal. Getting access to these is very good. And this is more damn. I mean, all of this stuff is very good. 250 diamonds. You get some epic items right there. This is a very, very, very good deal. So if you're considering spending money, I would recommend this. I'm not going to do it on this account, like I said. Plus, it gives you level 4. You don't need to get this level. Game's going down 20 minutes. All right, we'll have a shorter video here. We do have an upgrade coming to the game tonight. I think there's going to be a big content update. Haven't heard any specifics, but I think that's coming. Oddly enough, I thought it was going to be a few hours away, so a little surprise it's coming this soon. But not sure it's going to affect us down here at this level. But anyway, so builders, very helpful having more than one of these. Getting a 4-star is good. It's actually a 4-star fighter because you see he's a level 8 fighter here. It's certainly helpful. And then it'll help you get your first 5-star quicker, but it's certainly not necessary. And then, like I said, this one never existed before. So since I haven't been watching commercials and they just added it, so watch an ad, get a Goblin Assistant and Premium as a bonus. Goblin Assistant for 5 days. The Goblin Assistant goes around and collects resources for you, so you can get maxed out fairly quickly. Really good. Later on in the game, I'm highly going to recommend it. At this point, since I'm not playing as much, not quite as much, and they get 3 days of Premium. Premium is very helpful. And 100 diamonds, 100%. I don't know if I have to watch all 3 of these, I guess, to get that, but I will be doing that. I'll do that offline here. So, ooh, the orcs have ambushed us. What? Ambushed us, got what they deserve. Nice fighting, sir. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. All right, since we don't have the goblin collecting resources, I need to do that on my own. And I should put some people in there training them higher level. Let me see real quick what this is going to take. I think we're at a minute or 5 minutes to get to the next level. That's the question. So if we go here, we go upgrade. Nope, wrong button, sorry. We go train. Oh, I didn't upgrade it. So he can still only go to an 8, so silly me. All right, come on back. Come on back, stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, so to upgrade this, I'm going to need 4,010 minutes. I'm going to do that right now. Yes, free. All right, you, go back again. Sorry, Jackson. Sorry for all the confusion. So we are going to, there we go, 10 minutes. And now once you get up here, you can start watching videos to reduce training time as well, which is highly useful. Again, I'm not going to do that on these videos. So for him to get to the next level, let's see, for him to get to 9, we are at 44 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that for a moment. And yep, let's go ahead and go through the campaign. So, actually, before we do that, one other, I'm going to, if you haven't been watching my videos, this is kind of how I am. I kind of scatterbrained on a few things. I jump all over the place. Me personally, over here, so we have 250 gold. We don't need it yet. And when you get a little bit further in the game, actually, we do need it. We don't have any. If you don't need things, you don't necessarily want to gather it. You can keep the chest sitting there forever. You don't need to open them. You can keep these sitting here forever. You don't need to open them. And once you get a little further in the game, you can get resources stolen. So if you have stuff there, people can take it from you. So again, I'm not gonna talk about that one. So, all right, he's a 9 right now. So you don't need to collect it just because it's there. Is the point I'm getting at. So, all right, what other upgrades? We had no more upgrades, right? Or no more. Oh, see, look at that, hopping all over the place. All right, let's look at this little doohickey up here. If we want to go ahead and buy a new builder, it's going to cost us 750 diamonds. So that deal to get a fighter, and it's costing you $5, you get diamonds, and it's only $5 and you get one. So it's a really good deal for sure. So if you click on here, you can buy a new builder. But if you click on the left side here, it will show you what you have to upgrade. So these are all of our items that we had before that we can't upgrade. And as you can see, we don't have enough money to do anything, so we need to go do stuff to get money. So a vault is going to allow us to carry more gold. Cellar is going to allow us to carry more food. Barracks will allow us to put another fighter in there, so we'll get 3 of them in there. Dining hall and treasury means you make food quicker. So let's go ahead and start making food quicker, and then we'll go do another campaign battle. All right, so he's level 10. That's kind of what we were going for there. So if I click on him, we can now get to this armor. So look at this difference here. Our health is going to more than double. Armor is going to more than double. Plus he gets magic armor. Plus he has a chance to reduce damage done. So his power right now is 4924. We shoot up to 7600. So he is like massively more powerful. We don't have any items here yet. And let's go ahead back to here. We can upgrade this one, dining hall. Upgrade. This was 800, I think, right? So we upgrade 7 minutes, and everything less than 10 minutes, you get to speed up for free. We're now level 4, which gives us more food, which gives us more gold. So now we can upgrade something else because we have more gold. So I want to work on the barracks next. So we need to get to 3,000. So if we go back here, we had 300 for upgrading the dining hall. We have, look at that, 500 plus 150 for that one. My lord! I changed voices again. The fighter training room has been constructed. Oh man, all over the place. You can now send your fighters there to improve their mastery. We're already doing that. Man, voices are all over the place. All right, so there we go. That gave us a 3,000. So now we can go and upgrade our barracks, which is going to take us 10 minutes. As you can see, we currently can hold 2. That's going to allow us to hold 3. So let's upgrade the barracks. We will go ahead and speed that up for free. And I should have been having both of them in there obviously going. I didn't think I was going to take this long. So now we have no more gold. So let's go ahead and take him back down here. We're going to go a little further in the campaign. And every time, as a reminder, you go in the campaign, it costs you money or costs you apples. So let's go ahead and progress. And we got more people coming pretty soon. It might be at this one right here, so like 3 more. All right, Desperado Road, we got to fight 4 orcs. Our power is 13,000, their power is 66. As you can see, we can put, since I upgraded our barracks, we can put another fighter in there, but we don't have one, so I'm just going to go proceed with only 2, because that's what the game is expecting. They don't expect you to have a higher level barrack yet. So now, our tank up front is just, absorbing everything, because he's a beast with that new armor. As you can see, he healed up. He's almost full power right now. So if we look at stats, like I said, I'm not going to do this every single time. He healed 65% of the healing, and then Isabella also did some healing. So we got good healing in there. He did 9 dodges. But this time, interestingly enough, look, they actually went and did some damage to Isabella in the back. And you also see we have blue. So Jackson, for example, he took 31% of the damage. About half of it is red, so about half of that damage he took was from physical damage, so that comes from the tanks, and about half of it came from magic damage, which can only come from the mages. We'll talk about that when we talk about properly equipping your setup correctly, but now we have more that we're dealing with here. So we have enemies that are dealing different kinds of damage and more damage as they're getting stronger. So that's why you need to continue to get stronger as you go. All right, so we got 7 more minutes. Let's make this quick. They're not going to let us fight here in 7 minutes, so let's get through this quick here. Sir, our scouts saw a kerchief in the orc camp ahead. They think it might belong to our kidnapped bride, Olivia.
It's terrible. I dropped it. You must take it from those beasts. You must.
All right, I can't talk that loud. I'm going to wake up people in the house. All right, I want to try to get to that big one right here. We can get some good stuff right there. We'll do 2 more battles and then we'll call it quits here. So again, it's only costing us 50. Everything's cheap right now. And the fact that I was, kind of letting the game sit while I was taking time, I have way more food than you will have when you're starting the game. So, all right, so we got mages in the middle dealing magic damage. We got archers in the back dealing physical damage. But our squad is very strong since we got the upgraded gear. We're not going to look at stats on that one, doesn't matter. And now we'll get to the first big confrontation here. So the trickster. So we got a chest there, which means we're getting something good. So we got this right here if we win. Plus we're going to get 2 more fighters, which will be huge. Plus we'll get some gold too. So in there we're going to get an uncommon bow, which I think we have some of those since I've been doing the dailies. But also when you get to those, it's more expensive. It's more difficult. So he's 7,800 power. And if you want to know what kind of competition you're going up against, if you click on them, it tells you what they're known for. So he's a melee unit, does physical damage. He has faster attack speed, crit rate, restores his own health once in a while. So that's what you're going to go up against. And once you get to fighters further down, things get a little bit more difficult. That message that popped up there that said I was on a full health, but we're strong enough that we can beat this guy without any trouble. So. All right, we got 2 more people in our house. All right, we will see what we got here. There's our weapon. If you click on that, you can find out what it is. So we got 183 DPS with chance of crit. All right, so let's see where we can go with this one. Sorry for all those messages. That's why I'm going to stop it right here. So we got two more people, and as you can see, they're over here sitting on the outside. Let's see. So we have a cook. He's got a higher number here as a cooking skill. So we definitely need to put him in our kitchen because he's going to help make food quicker. And then if we go to her, she's probably treasury. She's a 5 for treasury. So we need to put her over there. And then if we go and compare now the stats, let's just do the food because those numbers are a little bigger. So if we compare the stats for workers, he was only level 3, he's making 16. She was level 5, she's making 20. So the higher level they are, the more they make. And then once you start equipping them with gear, they're going to start making even more. So one of the things I need to do, I think I'll get a chance for a different fighter later, is I need to get somebody going here so I can get my 3rd person in the squad. I'm just going to take her, Emma, because she's not really doing... Oh, wait, no. Sorry. We're going to take... You're a 5, so we're keeping you. We're going to take... You're a 4. And you're also a 4 over here, probably. Yeah. All right. We're just going to stick with this. We don't need a 3rd fighter yet. Not until we get our next one. Once these guys are done doing their thing in here, then we'll go ahead and move our 3rd fighter in. All right, so what can we do in the next couple minutes before the game shuts down? If we go ahead here, what is this? I haven't seen this before. I guess welcome to the game. Greetings, my lord. It's time to prepare for fiery battles. Rescuing Tyr's bride and his majesty are paramount. Don't lose your head. Your might is in your castle and army. The problem is that the castle is in a state of disrepair and there's only a handful of soldiers. So much to do, so much to do. All right, blah, 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 blah. Basically, they're saying, thank you for playing. They're giving you stuff. And this, extra food, very nice. This one right here is something going on now with, I'm recording this during the COVID-19 problems going around in the world. So they're actually giving free stuff that helps you play more and do more. So at this level, 20,000 is huge. On my tier 11 account, I'm getting 200,000, 250,000, I think. So um, I'm not going to claim that yet because I can't use it. And I think it gets applied directly to your level, so it'd just be wasted right now. Um, and yeah, so we'll leave that one there for now. And it just stays there, as you can see, is for another 30 days. What have we got over here? We got more. I'm not going to collect that yet. Here's an uncommon. No, a common. Our weapons, our tank armor is ready better than that, so we're not going to open that right now since we're in a hurry. I'm just going to get these to clear this out. That's everybody talking. You beat me, blah, blah, blah. And then we have these items here. Here's our chests that we've been gathering. We haven't been opening them. I'll go ahead and open them now just to see. Or you can see what's in there. We got some common items which aren't necessarily going to help us. Certainly at these lower levels, you want to open all these up right away because this gear you're going to be getting is more than likely going to help you get stronger. For me, since I waited so long to come back in here, it's not necessarily helping me at the moment. So I'm going to save these for the next video where I can actually use that food for something else. And then this gear here as well. I think we can outfit her with an uncommon here. So DPS goes up a lot. And we'll compare these two here as well. 11% chance dealing damage to a group, 16% chance of increasing damage done, 12% damage to a group. We'll just keep that one. Take the higher DPS. And same 12 and 60. Okay, we'll stick with that. And then it looks like we got one more upgrade to do here and give him this item, higher DPS, 13%. We got a higher chance to heal. So boom. All right, so our power is up. We're looking better. And obviously we don't have any of these items yet. All right, the game's getting ready to shut down. We are progressing our way through Throne Level 3, and I recommend upgrading all of these items before you go to the next level. You know what? We might as well upgrade the treasury while we're here because we can afford it. We'll do upgrade, and we can do instant, so that way we're generating more cash. Oh, and we got more gold and more food that we can't use. Our food's being wasted. As you progress through the game, you get different achievements. So I guess that's probably hitting level 5. Yeah, we get 3 diamonds. Very nice. All right, so 3,000. We can do nothing. We need to get more. We got to get through the campaign and open some of these chests, and we'll get gold that way. But not going to do that now. We will cover that in the next video. So hopefully in the next video, we will finish Throne Level 3. And to upgrade to 5, or 4, sorry, it's going to take 30 minutes. So we'll probably kick that off at the end of the next one. And then will be 4 for the video after that. So once you upgrade, these are all the items you're going to get. We'll cover that later. Some of those you're just upgrading. Some of them are new areas to cover. But these first few levels, all it is really just blasting through. You go through the campaign, you get gear, you get stronger, you get gold, you get food, you keep going, you power up, you get stronger. And then once you get to 5, I believe the arena opens and things start changing. You can start mixing things up a little bit and doing things a little bit differently. So I think we will leave it here for today. Halfway through TR level 3, we will be getting to TR level 4 pretty soon, and we'll see what comes out of this downtime. I suspect nothing at this level, but for those playing at a higher level, this could be a useful downtime coming. So let's wrap it up for there. This has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.